Hello, and welcome to another classic show watch along. This time, it's the 20-year, as you can see on screen. Oh no, you can't see the date anymore. Huh. Anyway, it's the 20-year anniversary of Vengeance 2003. This show took place 20 years ago today. So, we're going to give it a watch. Now, I'm not going to show the whole show on YouTube because copyright law is a thing. So, you will need to fire up the WWE Network or Peacock or however you choose to watch this show along with me and get to this point where you've got it at the start of the show and you've got it paused at 0000. So pause the YouTube video that I'm speaking on right now. Go and set up your on another device your show to watch, and then when you're in this exact position that you can see on my screen, unpause this video and we'll be ready to go. And I've given people the chance now to pause and get ready to go. So without further ado, we're going to get this show on the road. So I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to click play as close to the microphone as I can. But it might not pick it up. So I will show about 5 seconds of the show just so you can see if you are in time. So without further ado, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Big click. And here's the first 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we fade out as we get the okay. Very inspirational. I love how Zach Gowen's being featured, like, so heavily. Zach Gowen pins Big Show. It is kind of mad that Zach Gowen's being portrayed as equal to the WWE title match. That's kind of mad when you think about it. Wow. Wow. Vince, wow. Well. Well then, Vince. So is the main event a triple threat then? Is Big Show in it as well? I know we just had the synopsis on screen, but I genuinely don't remember anything from it. I know one thing that's on this show, because we've done a watch along of this before, which is Cena Undertaker. Biker Taker versus Dr. Thugonomics Cena back in day, and we did a watch along because it was featured in his 2K23 what's the story mode called? Showcase mode. So it's just a SmackDown show. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't realize, but yeah, I've not seen a single who I would consider a Raw guy. Like Lesnar and Angle are synonymous with SmackDown in this era. Same with Big Show. Stephanie, obviously, with SmackDown GM. Hey! Strong way to kick off. Hell yeah. One of my absolute favorites of all time. Oh, look at that guy in the background. He's very happy that Eddie stole his car. It's right there, mate. You can just get it back. So is Eddie still technically heel at this point? It's weird the era where they had such a deep roster they could just put on a show with, like, a pay-per-view quality show with either brand on its own. Pretty impressive, really. And by the way, let's not get into any debates in the comments about this man. Let's purely focus on the wrestling side of things because we're just watching a wrestling show at the end of the day. What a match to open up with! Oh my god, I expect this to be an absolute, like an absolute masterclass. Sometimes on these where I don't remember a lot about the show, I do predictions, and this is one such instance. I don't remember much about this show. So I'm gonna say Eddie here. I don't know though. I know. See, the thing is, I know next year at WrestleMania, Eddie wins the at No Way Out. Eddie wins the WWE title and then defends it at WrestleMania. But so does Benoit. Benoit wins the world title at WrestleMania. So both these men are on for a massive push. So I really don't know. I'm gonna go Eddie. That's just personal preference. I think Chris Benoit is phenomenal as far as in-ring work is concerned. But I just love Eddie Guerrero. And I'm not taking away from Eddie Guerrero. He is also incredible. Or was, I should say, about both of them. But, like, absolutely incredible in-ring talent. So good. But, yeah, I'm just gonna go with my heart here on the prediction and say Eddie. But I could easily see this going either way. So I'm gonna predict Eddie. Both these men have held the US title, I know that much. Nice callback, yeah. Fans getting behind Benoit big time. It's funny, Eddie is so good at playing both face and heel. Like, a lot of people would argue he was by far a more natural heel, but oh, his face run was so likable and so well supported. But yeah, he's not far off turning face here. He mustn't be. Like, he's 6, 7, maybe 8 months away from winning the WWE title as a babyface. So, you know, he's not far off turning, but he's still garnering such heat, and then he'll turn and he'll just get such an immense babyface reaction because he was just so good at both. So good. Okay, to tie up. Hey, that's where I am. So I expect this one to build. Like, they're gonna start off technical, slow, like exchanging holds, what have you, teasing the crossface and what have you. Yeah, that's fine. Not slow as in the pace, but like slow as in the progression of the match story. And they're gonna build to a crescendo, and I'm expecting it to be really good. Probably a dirty win for Eddie if Eddie wins. He's doing his cheat to win thing that ended up so popular. Lie, cheat, steal. Okay, here we go. this has died, hasn't it, as a notion in a wrestling match? Like, you just don't see this type of moment in wrestling at all anymore. A test of strength. Love Eddie. Why would we? It's only been a minute or something, too. Oh, nice. Oh, roll through. They're doing the wow. They just did that entire sequence, the near fall sequence, without actually holding any of them. They just ran through it. Beautiful, and then did some near falls after that. AJ totally rules. AJ Styles agreed. That fan was ahead of their time. Although he was already making a bit of a splash in TNA at this point, right, AJ? Maybe in like the X division. I don't think that sounds about. I think that person is probably just called AJ, or knows someone at home called AJ. But I made a joke and then I was like, oh, actually, no, it could feasibly be about AJ Styles. I don't think it is, but it feasibly could be. Okay, off the ropes goes Eddie. Oh, runs down Benoit and then drops back into the hold. Again, the slow start. I can honestly see in this day and age the sort of the quote unquote TikTok generation. I can see why this sort of start to a match is quite rare these days. Like it's more common to have like a more fast paced start. I understand why people don't have the patience for this. This used to like you go back to like the 60s, 70s. This used to be like 3/4 of the match, and the match would be like 50 minutes long. Like, and people would probably enjoy that. But times change, don't they? And right now, it's like people don't have the patience for this. But Eddie Guerrero currently maintaining that headlock. Sent off the ropes. Total World Backbreaker? No. Oh, a counter into a tombstone? Okay. Well, tombstone position. Oh, into a shoulder breaker. And now going for the crossface. After injuring the shoulder. Smart. Smart. He's got the crossface in, but Eddie manages to get to the ropes. Yep, get out of there. Uh-oh. Benoit going high risk. Nice. See, they're starting to build a little bit more now. That's the trick when you do the slow start on the matches. It has to slowly build. Like, there's one big move. Now I expect them to go back a little bit slower once they get back in the ring. Focus on the arm. Manages to make everything look just a little bit more vicious. Like, he slams the opponent instead of just sort of lifting them up and then letting them fall down, which is how most body slams do tend to look. He slams you. And just everything looks a little bit more intense when Benoit does it. Do you see what I mean about them not maintaining that really fast pace? Going back to slowing it down again? Oh, well, that's not very nice. I absolutely love Eddie Guerrero's selling. I absolutely love it. It entertains me so much. Like, it's believable, but also very entertaining, like, the way he does it. No. Frankensteiner? Perfect. Just beautifully executed. And a 2 count. Fairly predictably, that wasn't going to be the end of the match. Oof, into the ribs. Got a Benoit chant going. No. Coming alive for Benoit. Coming alive against Eddie Guerrero. Because he's a good heel who gets actual heat. I'm watching you. And now back to the hold. But it's like bursts of high octane stuff, and then slow it down, and then burst, and then slow it down. Gonna try and get the fans invested now. Get them chanting for Benoit, get him to fight out of this. Do a babyface comeback. Uh-oh. Yeah. That'll do it. What do you mean it might have been? Nice back body drop. Here we go, Benoit starting rolling. Beginning to build momentum, exactly. And he's like, no more, please. Okay. They're trying to get to the next spot, clearly, but... Belly to back superplex, maybe? Yep. Oh. Yep. Splat indeed. Been a good match so far, this. We're going to have Yebu punches soon. Or Yebu chops, maybe. After the 10 count. We're going to get a pin attempt. Yeah, pin attempt. That guy's not happy about it. I love to see how much fans spend to stand near the front, and they spend this. They're at ringside, but they're spending the whole time watching the screen so they can see when they're on camera, so they can stand up and try and make the show about them. And I just don't get that. Like, it's just daft. German suplex this time, though. The OG Suplex City. Oh, crossface in the middle. Oh, am I going to go 0 for 1? Come on, Eddie, you got this. Yep, he's got it. We've not had any cheating shenanigans yet. Pendulum backbreaker. That's a 2. Uh-oh, 3 amigos. Yep. You know what? There's so many people do this, mimic this these days to pay homage and what have you. There's no one does it quite like I did, that hip swivel and to get up. Avalanche 3 amigos. Took the last one up to the top rope for a superplex. Nice twist on it. Don't think I've ever seen that from him before. But it's a nice nice way to mix it up for a respected opponent that he knows he's going to pull out all the stops for. Do 3 amigos, but let's do 1 off the top. Do all 3 off the top. Drag him to different corners for superplexes. Maybe a bit much. Oh! I don't know if he still made contact there because of how Benoit rolled. Let's have a look at if there was any contact. Ooh, it's hard to tell. Maybe just caught him on like the side. Oh! Just a straight up powerbomb. Powerful powerbomb. Uh-oh, back into the crossface. Still been no shenanigans yet, though, so I expect Eddie to get out of this. Yep, there we go. Well, Benoit refusing to let go. Oh, and ref bump. Here we go. Shenanigans time. Where do you think? So it's a brand new title, is it? Like, this is the crowning of the first US champion in WWE. Not so much shenanigans as just outright cheating. But still, looks like I predicted it right. 1, 2. Oh, Benoit was looking. Exactly, Eddie. I feel the same. Okay, maybe my prediction was wrong. Oh dear. Why did he hit the ref though? Because the referee was already coming to. He's just slowed that down. Yeah, made a mistake there, Eddie. Now he's going to tap. Visual tap. Visual tap means I got my prediction right. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, I feel good about this now. Back to believing in my prediction again. Uh-oh. He's going to go up for the headbutt and he's going to hit the title, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, no, he's going to hit the ref, isn't he? Yeah. This referee is having a bad day. Oh. No, he's going to hit Benoit, isn't he? He's going to hit Benoit. Heel turn. He's going to hit Benoit. 100%. Feel good here. Yeah. Eddie's like, okay. That's a hell of a frog splash. Like, easy covered that area. So Rhino's gore is better than hitting someone in the head with a piece of metal. Confirmed. Because he followed both up with the frog splash, and one won and one didn't. However, I'm not bothered because I got my prediction right. 1 from 1. So is Eddie Guerrero really the first US champion in WWE history? Like, after the WCW one was retired, I mean. After the invasion. That's kind of wild. I didn't know that. Or have I got the wrong end of the stick and it's just a new belt for an existing title? Let me know in the comments. Boom! Got him. Eddie's selling and reactions and stuff. Eddie should have won an Oscar. Oh my god, he was so good. There we go then. You're not cheating. You're not trying. Oh god. First of how many Vince segments do you reckon tonight? Yeah, alright, pal. Fair enough. Fun enough little segment there. Not the worst segment I've ever seen Vince McMahon be a part of. What the hell is one of those? Wow. 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 I have no other words for this than wow. Oh, lovely. So we're having a nice, we've had a clean finish to the match that we're now getting on pay-per-view again. What? What? But why is there not any? Why is there? Why would she propose that? I don't get it. Was there a period of time where Tori Wilson turned heel and was with Jamie Noble? I mean, I don't remember this partnership at all. Mm. Just arguing about her outfit. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I still don't have another word than wow. Okay, so. Okay, so short of a Tori Wilson heel turn that I do not remember and a live sex celebration that I do not remember. Oh wow. Um, I'm just gonna say Billy Gunn wins this as my prediction because I do not remember this at all. I'm glad I don't remember anything about this at all, if I'm honest. Oh, but what? But why would Tori like? So the thing is, Tori Wilson saying that makes sense if she goes, but if you lose, then this bad thing, you know, you fight, you leave WWE, or something along those lines to rid herself of the problem. But to just set that on its own as a stipulation is bizarre, honestly. Uh-oh. I feel like it's more likely Nydia turns against Jamie Noble, right? Because she can't be thrilled, can she? Oblivious to the fact that his girlfriend might not like that. This is such a ridiculous story, stipulation. Oh, WWE, why did you have to be this? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just officially predicting Billy Gunn. I already have, but tell him Taz. Repeating his damn self. he got he got cold then. Little chuckle. Oh my god. Well, she suggested it, Cole. This is what I don't get. I want a rematch. Hey, okay, have a rematch. By the way, if you win, I'll sleep with you. Just what? What was the purpose? Going for the famouser. That was the worst fake attempt at a famouser I've ever seen, but nice RKO. Out of nowhere. Is he moving out the way? I don't think there was a cameraman particularly close, was there? No, he didn't. I'm sure he took out the other leg. Wow. Taz be kink shaming on commentary. Kink shaming all cooks. What do you think she's doing, you goon? Uh-oh. Here comes Tori. Yep, there we go. Yep. Pretty sure that's a DQ, and now Jamie Noble gets to sleep with Tori, though. He should have won by DQ, right? He's just been assaulted on the outside. Like, right in front of the ref. He's just been hit by two different outside interferers. As if! What? I'm happy for the kid. Oh my god. What? Yeah, that's... How did this play out? Because I'm pretty sure they can't just broadcast that on SmackDown, especially when it's a tape show. The network could just say no, for starters. And like... Oh my god. Okay, 1 from 2. She has no alternative. She said, and no one has ever gone back on their word before. You perv, Cole. This Thursday on SmackDown. What in the hell happened with this story? You literally made the stipulation for no reason. He challenged Billy Gunn to a rematch without a stipulation. Yes, Funaki. Oh my god, unprotected chair shots to the head. Great stuff. That was sarcasm, by the way. It's not great stuff. It's horrific. I hate it. It's the worst thing about watching old stuff. Why is there a rabbit? Why is there an Easter bunny? It's not Easter. It is July. There's Funaki, Canyon, the Bashams. What? This is the weirdest entrance ever. The music started playing, but they're already just there behind the bar drinking beer. Orlando Jordan's there. I saw Johnny Nitro, as I assume he was called back then. Brooklyn Brawler. What is this? What is this match? Chuck Palumbo's in the FBI for some reason. The referee just handing out beers. what is happening? Why is the Easter Bunny here? Matt Hardy version 1's involved. Amazing. Okay, I'm behind this now. Oh, I have to make a prediction on this. Matt hates bar fights. So is it all teams? So does that mean the Easter Bunny and Funaki are a team, I guess? And the Brooklyn Brawler, they're like a 3-person team. What? What? Oh my god. Okay. Do you need to predict a winner for this? Is there a winner? Is there like pins or something? Oh my god. Have we not got enough bodies in this now? Who are the 2 masked dudes, by the way? And who's the guy in the suit with the long blonde hair as well? Is that the Brian Kendrick? This Sean O'Hare? It is. Okay. Who are the 2 masked dudes? Here they are. Okay. Is it a singles match? Does one person win this? Okay, let's go Bradshaw. slash the APA. I don't even know what the rules are. Is Johnny Nitro even Johnny Nitro at this point? Have Eminem debuted yet? Who's the blonde guy with the curly hair with him as well? Is that Mercury? Is that early days Eminem? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is Brian Kendrick on the bar. I don't know if Sean O'Hare knows what to make of this at all. Is he in character or is he corpsing? I don't know. Who are those guys? Okay. Oh, it's still Spanky, is it? Okay. Mm. So what on earth? How am I supposed to predict this? You know what? I refuse to predict this, but I assume the Acolytes, the APA win. Slash Bradshaw if it has to be anyone. Was there a fire extinguisher or something? Funaki just hands Bradshaw a beer. Why are you trying for tables? There's already been a table spot. The one table on the set has been broken, my dudes. Why are you chanting for tables? John O'Hare looks like he's having a great time. Matt Hardy's fighting the Easter Bunny. Of course he is. Yeah, Funaki's having a great time. What is Sean O'Hare doing? Oh! Oh, hello. Was that Shannon Moore? Matt Hardy's follower. Oh my god. Brother Love being booked strong here. Oh my god. Wonder who the Easter Bunny is. Like, who's under the mask? Guess we'll never know now. The head's gone out of sight. Oh, cookie sheet to the head. Easter Bunny Vengeance 2003. Oh my god, it was Damien Sandow. According to IMDb, it was Aaron Stevens, which is Damien Sandow. No way. Was it really? That's amazing. So is there pins or something? Uh-oh. So, was I right? Did the APA win? Yep. I'm giving myself that then. 2 out of 3. Bradshaw? Why not Farouk? Farouk's standing as well. You say he was a professional beer smoker? Oh, right. Farouk was already out. But he was back up. Surely that's fine. Well, I predicted Bradshaw out the 2 anyway, so still giving myself it. 2 out of 3. Hell yeah. What about the ref? The ref's still standing. Wow. Wow, just showed us full on. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So I feel like Nydia must crash that. Here he is. The Gamascote. Oh, it's for the tag titles. Huh. Wonder who he's teaming with then. Edge? Ray and Edge teamed, right? At one point. Who else did Ray team up with around this era? I don't know. No, I'm gonna go Edge as my guess as to who his partners. Oh, it's Ray and Kidman. Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but I'm pretty sure Ray and Kidman never won the tag titles. So I'm going to predict the other team to win. Look at generic Kidman. Look what WWE did to him. Also, Tori Wilson's legit boyfriend who gets to watch her hold hands and skip to the ring with and cuddle up with Billy Gunn and then get kissed by Jamie Noble and be put up as a prize in a match. I mean, I think they were still together at this point. I've no idea, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so Haas and Benjamin are winning this. There we go, there's my prediction. Nice to go 3 out of 4. Even if I didn't know that Mysterio and Kidman have never won the tag titles together, this seems obvious. Should be, shouldn't they, really? If they're the world's greatest tag team, they should be the tag champs. Minnesota. Have they? Oh, I was going to say, have they? Okay. Wow. Wow, as if they're referencing WCW stuff. The filthy animals of all things. Wow. Would not have expected that. Fair enough. When he said that, I immediately was like, WWE? What? No. Never even thought of WCW, because why would he have been talking about WCW where he didn't have to? What sort of psychology would they use? I feel like they're more likely to use fighting. Oh, okay. Not sure what they were really going for there, but I honestly don't know if it came off or not. Oh, no, was that attempt number 2? I think that was... Yeah, I think that was attempt number 2, and it was successful. He's a former Cruiserweight Championship, is he? People used to wear Kidman around their waist, and then they changed the belt. The new one's much more practical. Alright, here we go. So we've had the Speedy Boys get to do their speedy thing, and now we're going to see Kidman get isolated, Ray hot tag, and then World's Greatest Tag Team win. But that doesn't mean, just because it's a pretty predictable format, doesn't mean it's not going to be a fun match. Hope it is. A lot of talent in that ring. The mascot. I've always enjoyed Kidman. More in WCW, where it wasn't as generic, admittedly, but that shouldn't take away from how good he actually was in the ring. Like, it was, it was a lot of fun to watch. And then Haas and Benjamin were really good. I guess we're not doing the isolation thing just yet. Nice. His arm is literally under the bottom rope, ref. Per the rules, sir, that should have been a rope break. I think Taz might have just pointed that out, actually. I heard him say something about a rope. I don't know what else he would have said about a rope at that point. Okay, so they're going to isolate Ray, are they? I feel like Ray's probably got the better hot tag, though, right? Oh, yeah, so they've broken away from Kurt Angle at this point. It's a good point. Oh, the height on that. Kidman was concerned, but not concerned enough to actually get in the ring. Getting the fans behind Ray. I'm surprised they've decided to isolate Ray. Maybe Kidman's got a really fun hot tag, I don't know. I can just imagine Ray's is great fun, though. Nice. Hot tag time? Here it goes. Right, let's have a look at this hot tag then, Kidman. Okay, so far, a rubbish clothesline, couple of half-decent drop kicks. This is quite basic. I'd rather have seen Ray's. Not gonna lie. Oh, his little sky-high thing he likes to do. Gets a 2, of course. Nope. Uh-oh. This is a hell of a false finish if, oh, there we go. Oh, this is what I do. I see it on you. Oh my god. Good sell by Shelton. Or good bump, I guess. Okay, here comes Kidman, I'm guessing. Oh my god. Alright, fair enough. By the way, to someone who takes an air horn to a show to try and put someone off when they're doing something incredibly risky, screw you. Absolute moron. If you did that, yeah, there you go, you heard it. If you did that at my wrestling show, I'd ban you for life. You're literally trying to injure someone. Like, absolutely not. What a moron. Hope security dragged them out. Oof. Like, I know they don't win, but my god, Haas had me wondering for a second there. Oh. Silly Ray. That was your fault, that Ray. What a silly goose. He runs a what? A 4.240? What does that mean? Is that 40 yards in 4.2 seconds or something? Sounds fast. 40 meters in 4.2 seconds. Yeah, that sounds fast. Did you? I don't remember Kaz ever doing this. Then again, I'm not the most familiar with his ECW stuff, so. Okay, so we are going to get a Ray hot tag. That's the good news. I don't know what the bad news is, if there is any. Oh yeah, Mike Yoda's selling injuries. Wow. Or maybe he actually got injured. Because he took a fair few bumps, didn't he? Yeah, but if they get disqualified, they retain the title, so who cares, eh? I feel like commentary should mention that more. So is this going to be the distracted tag where Shelton gets in and the referee doesn't see it? Yep. Referee basically spears Rey Mysterio. Imagine if he tried doing that to like anyone else. If it was like Undertaker got the hot tag, he'd just have run through him. Another powerbomb. Powerbomb show today. No, it was a vicious attack. Friendship time. Yay! One does not simply powerbomb Billy Kidman, although he did just before. Here we go. We get the Ray hot tag now. Charlie Haas should just do the same play as before. Stop the referee seeing the tag. Oh my god, okay. Was not expecting that. Nice. What accuracy with something like that. Very nice. Why is Kidman in the wrong corner? Oh, he's not. Wait, I thought that was Kidman's shorts. Never mind. I could only see the white bit. I know Kidman's in white shorts, so. And Haas has only just been sent out the other side, so I didn't think he'd be over there yet. But clearly he is. There we go. Ready for a killer false finish. Okay, not even a false finish. Just Kidman's fault. Oh, Cactus Clothesline. Very nice. Yes, we know you're in the front row. We can see that, you donkey. What a rubbish sign. Like, what an absolutely rubbish sign. Like, first of all, it's a stupid sign because we can see that. And second of all, who thinks, oh, I know, I'll just flex on the fact that I'm in the front row? Like, get a grip, man. Okay, what's the plan here? Wow. Fair play. That was awesome. Nope. Hey, the fans bought it though, didn't they? Yeah, the fans really believe that. I think I might have without the hindsight, to be fair. That was a really good false finish. Charlie Haas, really good at selling them near falls. Like, waiting for that very last second. Oh, shut up, fans, just because you guys didn't win. Bosh! Nice. Is that it? Is that the finish? Yep. Yeah, he literally tagged in Cole. Good grief. You can actually see that. I can't see it. I've only got the TV angle to go off. You could literally see the tag. I'm guessing they've got a replay angle on it. Makes no sense to contest, was he the legal man? Because Charlie Haas could have just made the pin if he were the legal man. There's no reason for them to cheat there. Right, here we go. Right, Michael Cole, time to learn how blind tags work. Yep. But like I say, why would they have cheated there? Charlie Haas was perfectly capable of going for the pin there. He was in the ring. He left so that Benjamin could make the pin. Kidman going to attack Ray? Cruiserweight title feud? Okay, well, the camera's off them, so I'm guessing no heel turn for Kidman. This is going to be a magnificent technical wrestling match, this. And see it coming. The technical acumen. Oh my god. Taz, great moment. Sable gonna Sable. Like, yesterday we did a watch along of a show from 1998, Fully Loaded. Sable sabled on that one as well. Just Sable gonna Sable. What can you say? Can't wait for this. This is gonna be just a technical masterpiece. Hopefully it goes about 5 minutes, but I could see him drawing this one out for like a good sort of 15-minute match that it just doesn't need to be. It's never a good week, is it, when you have to watch that? Say Bell fears Steph. Oh my god, that sign. God's sake. Oh. So the women, we can use this throwback series to pinpoint when the women's revolution really took hold. I'll give you a clue. It's after this show. It's a cat fight. That's an official match type, is it, in 2003? Fantastic. They've specified there'll be no countouts. There's going to be a lot of outside the ring brawling, is there? I expect to see plenty of high intensity brawling outside the ring. Big bump off the top of the Tron. God's sake, Taz. Oh my god. Not as bad as King, though. Like, I like this announce team, to be fair, generally speaking. Michael Cole and Taz was a good announce team. They had good chemistry together. Oh, that was a wrestling move, I suppose. We've seen one. Yeah, one! One wrestling move. Okay, that was a decent enough roundhouse. Genuinely not a terrible technique on that. Just noticed Stephanie's got the zebra print boots on. Fair enough. I have no issue with that. It just seems random when the whole rest of the outfit is black and all of Sable's outfit is black, and it's just like, here's some zebra print just randomly out of place. Hey, technically, that's a wrestling move. Two wrestling moves. I mean, you could say the roundhouse kick in the corner is a wrestling move. It's just a strike, not a grapple. Anyway, it's probably about time to start taking this one home now, guys, right? You've probably, not exploited, what's the word? Exhausted your entire repertoire of technical wrestling. We know Sable can do a powerbomb, so let's just do one of them and... Oh, I need to do predictions, right? Steph? I really don't know. Depends where they want to go with the story, I guess. About what exactly? What could Brian Hebner possibly have done wrong? Yeah, I'm going to say Steph wins. Why not? I'm 3 from 4. Oh, I was 3 from 4 yesterday, and it didn't end up going well. Spoilers. Spoilers if you haven't watched it. Oof. That was a shoot slap. Sable the shooter. We're going to get a replay of a back elbow in the corner. That's how high octane this match has been. When do you ever see that move replayed in a men's match? Like, genuine question. Oof. That really did look like she, like, yanked her back by the hair, though. That looked painful. But they said no count out. Yeah, it's not no DQ, though. I'm your boss, says Steph. This is not as atrocious as I thought it was going to be. Not going to lie. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's with her for her face. In kayfabe, of course. Yeah, that's clearly making contact. You can see it. You could see the contact it was making. Kicked right in the cap. Ooh, implant buster. Kick right on the tet. Oh, here we go. Sable gonna Sable. Full moon. That's different, Taz. Referee getting booed for trying to help Sable with a top. 2003, everyone. A cheap shot. Oh my god. Okay. Right. I'd like to change my prediction, guys. Oh my god. Oh no. I think I might have got that one wrong. Well, 3 out of 5 it is. I wonder why, Taz. Come on, do the maths, guys. He has a load of power and a load of money and could possibly have somehow solicited someone to run interference on behalf of, say, hypothetically, their kayfabe partner against their estranged daughter. Like, just hypothetically, who could possibly have done such a thing? Why are the commentators acting dumb? Yeet! Yeah, I don't think Sable organised it. I don't think she orchestrated the whole thing, did she? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Nice tattoo, Hebs. Nice tattoos, sorry. Yeet! I mean, he obviously did, because they did it inches away from the turnbuckle, and he didn't proceed to run through the turnbuckle, so he obviously slowed down. Just saying. He just didn't sound like he cared then, did he? Really? Oh, amazing. Really? Hmm. So, we don't need tickets, Cole. We're going. Okay, so I'm taking this. I'm taking this 3 point. Wait. Oh my god, I don't remember. I think Undertaker wins. Veteran. Love it. Generic Orlando Jordan. Oh. So I don't think I've ever seen the build for this, to be honest. He's a dead man, isn't he? So, yes. He always had great facial expressions, didn't he? Wow. Okay. The mark. Get it? I think Taker wins this, right? Really don't know. I've done a watch along on this channel of this match this year. This year. I don't know exactly when, but it's only July now, and the game only came out in like March. So, yeah, my memories are awful. For some things. For other things, it's great. Like, having never revisited it or looked it up, how do I remember that Kidman and Mysterio were never tag team champions, but I can't remember who wins this match that I watched within the last few months? Ridiculous. I just don't get it. Anyway. Oh, no, I do know who wins because Cena loses all his showcase mode match. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, yeah, officially locking in Undertaker. Oh, we're going to get a wrap. Wow. Oh. Yep, a few people picked it up. Turn it now. Love this theme. Ooh. Go. Mr. Bezos has kindly provided sustenance. As when I'm recording this, it's like 7 p.m. and I've just not eaten. Because I'm recording. So yeah, lock it in. The prediction: Undertaker wins this. It's not really a prediction. It's knowledge. I gotta take those little wins where I can, eh? Someone with a sign saying I write Cena's rhymes. He's just sitting there. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I never understood why he leaves the bike up there. I wonder if it was planned. Or if, like, maybe they forgot to move the stairs or something and he just improvised. I don't know. Because the stairs are still there. But why would they move him if they already knew he was going to walk down? I wonder if it was for effect, basically, or if it was... If it was, like, a bit of improv because he couldn't get round the ring. I like American Badass slash Big Evil Undertaker. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, including Undertaker's for a lot from a lot of accounts, but I think it was important for his career. I think had he been solid dead man all the way through, I think it might have ended up getting quite stale because there was like a few year gap. Everyone appreciated the gimmick coming back. Uh oh. Body blow. Hmm. Go on, ref. Keep telling the Undertaker to open his hands and not punch. See how well it goes. Disgusting. Oh. I used that as the thumbnail, that face, for it was either the showcase match or the watch along. Or maybe both, I don't know. Great thumbnail face from John Cena, though. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get through my food and letting the commentary team do their job. What do you mean you can't explain it? Sounds fairly obvious to me. You get hit across the throat, it's hard to breathe. Get hit across the thing that you breathe through, it becomes harder to breathe. Feel like you can explain that fairly easily, like I just did. Donkey punch. Oh, bye, Felicia. As much as he's very definitely the babyface in the match, and Cena's not getting sympathy for it, he's kind of playing the heel here in terms of the match dynamic. Generally speaking, the heels dominate large portions of the match, the offense. Because you build sympathy on the babyface for them to come back. There's that idiot with the fog on again. Get him out of there. Like, that one wasn't particularly dangerous, but it's still just stupid. Uh-oh. I'm not finished with you yet. Poor Cena. Not even getting to kick out of a chokeslam. Could have at least given him the kick out there. Alright, Greg, calm down. Oh yeah, Undertaker's known for being beaten by DDTs. Non-finisher DDTs. Alright, Bryan Danielson. Here's a question. Oh, actually, he's probably fought Bryan Danielson by this point. I wonder if that was like, I wonder if they got along and that was a bit of a shout out. But also, here's a question. Before the FU, which was through his feud with Brock, I believe, what did Cena use as a finisher? I don't remember. But the FU was based on the F5, just a changed up F5. And he didn't use it from the start. Flying shoulder tackle. John Cena would never, right? Absolutely crazy to see John Cena do a flying shoulder tackle. Oh my god. Uppercut. Tiny. A veteran-like maneuver. Pretty sure it's like absolute basics. Also, he could have just beat Undertaker by count out. I would take the win there. What else would it be? Tomato ketchup? Lipstick? Like, come on. At least Cena's getting a bit of offense in. It's not a complete burial. Of course, with hindsight, just the very notion of Cena getting buried is hilarious. But at the time, at the point where Undertaker lifted him from the chokeslam, it's probably felt like quite a burial. Like, he got barely any offense and got pinned. Just Undertaker chose not to take it. Like, I don't know. Not your best way to make a new star, but, you know, it worked. So, I think it just goes to show when people talk about someone being buried because they lost a match, even in a certain way, no one result really matters that much. Because I feel like if you could be derailed in one match, Cena would potentially not necessarily be derailed and never become a star here, but he wouldn't become one of the biggest stars of all time based on this match, would he? Because as much as he's putting up a good performance now, he's already lost once. Why the little dig at boxing? God. Here we go. Oh, I expected double close on there. I mean, he's literally already pinned him once, Taz. Are we just conveniently forgetting that? Excuse me. Kick in the face. Take a mania, running wild. Oh, donkey punch. Yeah, this is a weird spot. I remember this. Yeah, but why is the referee not counting if he's choking him? It's such a weird moment in the match. Like, he is choking him, but I feel like there was something else going on. Like, they needed some long bit of communication there. Because why didn't they get a camera in there? That's where all the blood should be. That guy's not a fan, clearly. So just to clarify, John Cena didn't get to kick out of a choke slam, but Undertaker gets to kick out of an FU. Huh? What? Here we go. And that's it. Doesn't get to kick out of nothing. Rude, honestly. It's a fun match, but I don't think this match particularly did anything for Cena. I know people will say, oh, he had, quite a bit of offense, but he'd already lost at that point. Then Taker kicks out of his finish for no reason. They just didn't need to do that, I don't think, in this match. Not in a match where Cena didn't get to kick out of a chokeslam, where Cena got beat twice. If Cena had kicked out of that chokeslam, I think the FU kick out would have been fine. Look, it's 20 years ago, and we know how the next 20 years went, so, it worked out, but I still don't think it was particularly well booked, this match. Considering they were clearly quite invested in Cena by this point. Like, whether they decided he was going to be what he became or not yet, I don't know. But they clearly wanted to push him. And I just don't think that's not the way to make someone in defeat, in my opinion. I don't want to be Joe Company guy. Again, this one's probably going to be a classic, right? Technical masterpiece. Right, while they play this inspirational video, I'm not going to pause and then edit later. I'm just going to go and get a drink while this plays. I'll be right back. Enjoy the video package. hell was going on with Sable? Oh dear. Brock Lesnar, man of the people. Look at that. Guy with a camera in his hand, but he's living in the moment, not even taking a picture. What a wow. Vince. Wow. Yep. We know that now. I mean, we always knew it, really, didn't we? Look at the state of him. No. Barely got through the ropes. Here's something I don't remember. Is that Gowan's theme song? I'm not surprised I don't remember it. That's very generic. Oh, it's got lyrics, though. This is where I find out this is an actual song, isn't it? I'm going to Google it, see what band I've just offended. That Gowan WWE theme. So it's called Out of My Way. But is anyone credited for it? Is it just a Jim Johnston creation? Jim Johnson. No, can't find anything that lists it to a band. So I guess it's just a Jim Johnson creation. I do, however, at certain moments, think back to when I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, and I used to listen to Something to Wrestle With, Bruce Pritchard. And he always used to say the hiring policy was like, can you see this person main event in WrestleMania? If so, hire them. If not, don't. Like, absolutely no disrespect to Zach Gowen. Massive, inspiring story. But was he ever gonna main event WrestleMania? Like, I have no problem with him being hired and having this story and what have you and whatnot. I just think, why try and portray that is how you made decisions? Like, because there's so many examples where you clearly didn't make the decision based on that. Like, clearly you saw this guy, and there is a funny story about them hiring the wrong one-legged wrestler. I think at first, or something like that. But there's just no need to sort of say that's the process. Like, there's lots of good reasons to hire a wrestler. There's great reasons to hire Zach Gowen. Like, you tell these sort of stories, you know. Great hire. The only thing is, like, you know, just he doesn't fit that one hiring requirement, which they seem to apparently have. So just be more honest about it. Say there was other reasons to hire people. Yeah, can we just... We should probably just not repeat that line, Cole. Oh, God, Vince. Oh. Vince's face. By the way, WWE unironically having the cameramen wear "We the People" American flag things before becoming at least a little more self-aware about that catchphrase in later years with the Real Americans. It's a heel gimmick. Is yeah, very 2003, unaware of them. It's genuinely quite impressive. Like, is that guy when he's definitely doing multiple things that I can't do with two legs? Like that double springboard. I might figure it out, but it'd take me a fair few goes. Oh. But he's just out here on which, forget the actual physical things he's doing and how impressive they are. He's on pay-per-view for the biggest wrestling promotion in the world, fighting the owner of the entire thing. Like, genuinely, what a great story, though. You know, like, forget the story WWE are telling. The real story, yeah, amazing. Like, absolutely fair play. Working the leg, by the way, hilarious. At, at least if you work the leg, you can't accidentally switch and end up on the wrong one, like people do tend to do sometimes. Oh, I've not done a prediction. Zach Gowen. Surely, right? What's the point of all this if Zach Gowen doesn't win her? Just for heat? Yeah, on Vince, yeah, I could believe it, actually. But I'm going to go with Zach. I'm going to believe. Oh, and Undertaker beat Cena. I was on 3 out of 5 before that, right? So I'm on 4 out of 6, which simplifies down to 2 out of 3, which ain't bad. Meatloaf taught us that. But yeah, I'm going to predict Gowan here. And then I'm guessing it's main event time. I agree. Not from a sympathy point of view, just I feel like this match could have been a little shorter. That sign? Wow. But in answer to his question, yes, Zach Gowan does have leg. He's the only wrestler in history to have leg. In WWE history, anyway, to have leg. Everyone else had legs. It's different. Sign didn't say, have you got at least one leg? When they only have one leg, is it a half crab or is it a full Boston crab? Because technically you've grabbed all the legs that they have to turn him. So it's not a half, is it? Because you're not grabbing half the legs, which is, yeah, the single leg, half crab, whatever. Actually, look at the. This is a Texas cloverleaf because his legs crossed over under the other arm. This is a one-legged Texas cloverleaf. Amazing. Okay, pretty sure we just tapped. Who's who said your hand has to be open to tap? Is that all it's been? Just 5 minutes. Feels like it's been more. I don't think he's feigning that it hurts. I think he's selling Michael Cole because he's just been kicked in the front of the knee. You don't really have to pretend that hurts. It takes very little pressure to damage someone's knee. Ooh. That is crazy. To do that on one leg is absolutely wild. Oh, referee conveniently looked away. Billionaire grapefruits. It's a WWE pay-per-view / premium live event. That's 7, my dudes. Calm down. All right, Austin. I mean, except Zach's had his other leg worked for what feels like hours at this point. Oh, God. Kind of. Kind of a bulldog. Did he get any of that bulldog? That's the question. He must be knackered. Is that it? I don't know. Now we've had a rope break. Oh, I'm starting to think maybe Vince just wins this. The leg. No, he's going for a chair. I thought he was going to go for the leg. I mean, if it's a DQ, I'm right. If Zach Gowen wins by DQ, I just predicted Zach Gowen to win. Oh my God. Bye. Oh, he's bleeding. Was that accidental? Was that hard way? Or was it a cleverly hidden blade? I didn't see the blade job. Then again, I wasn't looking for it. I think it might have been a blade, though, because look at the pouring of blood. Oh my God. I think you did that a bit deep there, Vince. Jesus. Ah, off that, of all things. Boo. 4 out of 7. What was the point in Vince winning that? And what was the point in Vince blading just to immediately win the match? Maybe he didn't blade. Maybe that was legit hard way. Maybe the edge of the chair, like, cut him. Got pinned off missing a top rope move. What is this, the 80s? Bye. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know. He either did the smoothest blade I've ever seen, or that was hard way. I think it was hard way, that. That was a proper jobby, wasn't it? That was the edge of the rim of the chair hitting like the thin skin on the side of the head and just busting the hell out of it. Because he wasn't even bleeding from where you blade, which is across the forehead. Unless that was the idea. Could have just let him win, though. Seriously, it just attaches that easy. Oh my god. I mean, it's not like fully strapped on or anything, but still. Yeah, crazy life story and just ability, to be honest. Like, absolutely wild what he could do. Fair enough. He's happy. Yep, triple threat as I suspected. We could give you Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar again, but we decided to stick Big Show in for some reason. It's basically what this match says. Even the picture looks like a picture for Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, but the Big Show's just been shoehorned in the middle. There's a certain irony in the fact that Kurt Angle injured his neck in that match, isn't there? Like, it's not funny in the slightest, but there's an irony to that. Brock Lesnar literally did a shooting star press and landed fully on his head, and Kurt Angle was the one who picked up the neck injury. Like, how does that work? Ah, the neck surgery and came back in 2 months. That's wild. Well, he didn't. Just because you jumped in as well doesn't mean he's waiting in line. He's still at the front of the line, isn't he? Just stood there with you. So who wins this? I genuinely don't know. Like, I know Eddie beats Brock for it and No Way Out. But does Brock hold it all the way till then? I really don't know. It feels like a long reign that I would know about. SummerSlam. What happens at SummerSlam 2003? I have no idea. Let's go, Brock. I'm pretty sure it's not Big Show. I'm sure Big Show has 2 runs and he's had them both by now. He has the run that started in 2002 by beating Brock when Heyman turns on Brock. And then he had the original one where he subbed in for Austin in the Triple Threat at Survivor Series. Did he win both his WWE titles at Survivor Series? Huh, okay. Oh, he's definitely not winning then. But even without a history lesson. But it's between Brock and Kurt. I mean, Kurt coming back and winning the title back is a lovely story, isn't it? The affectionate you sucks. Do I want to go with Brock? I'm just going to stick with my prediction of Brock, but I think it might be Kurt. Sure, that story is too tempting. Hmm. Actually, yeah, no, let me go with Kurt. Because isn't there some sort of, like, cage match shenanigans where Brock interferes and turns heel soon after this? And I feel like maybe that's because he made a deal with Vince to get a rematch or something. Okay, I'm gonna. But if I change it now and I'm wrong, oh, screw it. Whatever. Kurt, I'm on 4 out of 7. The worst I can do is go 50-50 for the show. Right, come on, let's go. I'm going Kurt. Final answer. Just because something's ringing a bell about Brock turning heel, and I don't quite know what his motivation is if he's still champion. Chokeslam. Imagine if that was the main event. That's it. Just Kurt Angle tipped out, chokeslam pin, done. Go home. Right, yeah, Kurt, final answer, but I'm not confident. I'm exactly 50-50 on this. If I was anything other than 50-50, I'd just go with who I had a favour to. Even if it was 51-49. Oh, butt bump. If I'm anything, if I'm 51-49 anyway, it's Kurt, so I have to go with Kurt, right? Now, of course, there's every chance that my timing's off and Brock retains here and it's like later in the year when he turns, loses the title and turns. But I'm using all the info I have access to in my brain that it's allowing me to access. Like, it used to be, maybe, but... Big Show Mania, running wild. Wow. Didn't even let Kurt kick out of a leg drop. Alright. Wonder how many times on average they explain that in Triple Threat and Fatal 4-Way matches. Like, per match. I reckon the story's probably about... did I say the story? The number's probably about 6 or 7. Average. Maybe more, actually. Nope. Big Show tennis. Uh-oh. Whammy. No. Okay, that was funny. What are you doing? That's how this match works, Brock. It's not one-on-one, is it? Triple threat. That's the opposite of a one-on-one. Well, it's not the opposite, but it's very much not a one-on-one. Genuinely very impressive, isn't it? Even though you know he can do it, it's just still impressive. What are you doing? Pulling you out of the ring so that you don't count 3, ref? Like, come on. Silly question. Well, friendship's out the window, I guess. Like, I get it, spirit of competition and that, but when you start bouncing your mate's head off metal things, I think you've gone beyond spirit of competition and you're just not friends anymore. And I think that's foreshadowing. I feel more confident in my Kurt win now. I think that's foreshadowing for the fact that Brock will take it real personal if he loses this title. And turn heel. Oh, Big Show Mania. Oh, Lesnar gets to kick out of a leg drop. Not Kurt, though. Uh-oh. if my mate banged my head off something metal and made me bleed down my face, I would reconsider their status as mate. Just saying. They're what? The hookers? You wouldn't think they'd need the extra money. No, because that was Brock doing it, you donkey. Nope. Pied him. He ran. He ran with him. That's obscene. Like, to take a couple of shaky steps or something is insanely impressive in itself. But Brock Lesnar just full on ran. Then. Yes, crowd. If ever there was a time for that chant. He ran. Carrying the Big Show. Ran. That's insane. Oof. Yep, we're no longer friends, buddy. Oh, God, can we stop? We're still a few years away from them stopping as well. That's the horrible thing. No, can we not? Oh, oh no, he's busted. Yeah, they're just not moving, are they? They're like, no, we stay here. Underlay. He looked as well, he heard that. Well, they moved. Here's a weird question. Because everything on Big Show is like scaled up, like his head is massive, his hands are massive. Yeah? How big are his teeth? If they look like they're to scale in his mouth and his head is massive, then his teeth must be, right? Like you average, his teeth might be like 1.5 times the size of mine. Which might be a thought that no one else has ever had. What a weird thought. But you know what? It was a thought that went through my head, so it came out my face. You're probably legit. So I hate to be that guy, Brock, but I'm pretty sure he hit you on the other side of the head. Wow. Okay. Big selling by Brock. Good grief. And the fans are behind Kurt. F5 him out. Yep. Big Show gets a nice little nap in the middle of this match. Good for him. Good for him. Oh. Ha! Yeah, but that wasn't because of that. He tripped over his own wire or something. Or his own feet. Because he was nowhere near getting hit by the steps or anything. He tripped over his mate, didn't he? Yeah. Get in there. Oh. But Lesnar just effectively did a standing moonsault. Wild. No. No, he didn't do a 360. Let's not exaggerate. A 360 is back onto your feet. He did a 270. Was it? Did they do that spot at WrestleMania, or is he referring to the Shooting Star Fest that looked nothing like? Oh my god. Kurt knew very little about bouncing off those ropes because Brock shoved him so damn hard. Oh god. This is the correct way to do this if you have to do it as a triple threat, by the way. Let Big Show be Big Boy for a bit, and then take him out and let them two have a wrestling match for a while. But he's stirring now, so he's gonna be back soon. Remember, in wrestling, submissions are allowed as a victory too. Check out the abs of Angle, never mind the rib cage. On someone that thick, that's a quite impressive six-pack. Yeah, it looks hot. All sweaty in that. Yeah. Okay, the air horn was well timed though. Yeah, Brock beat with a choke slam earlier. Left-handed one mustn't be as good. Kurt doesn't get to kick out though. Speaking of body parts that might be bigger than average, He got kicked in one of them. You just didn't need the kick. Kurt Angle became obsessed with kicking before the Angle Slam, and I don't really get it. Probably got told he had to or something by somebody who knows how to wrestle worse than him. AKA Vince. Make sure you kick him, pal. Why? Make sure you do. There you go. Wow, okay. I didn't expect that to be the finish. To be honest, didn't have my eye on the time. Would have known it was near the end if I'd have had my eye on the time. I was enjoying the match. It was a good match. But 5 out of 8, baby. Better than 50-50. Glad I changed my mind. Glad I remembered the Brock Lesnar heel turn thing. It was a good match. Good show. Started strong. There's a few bits that I would have been fine without. The whole Jamie Noble, Billy Gunn, Tony Wilson thing, I'd have been fine with that not happening. Sable and Stephanie added nothing to the show. Vince didn't need to beat Gowan at all. But overall, good show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like as well if you're still here. It'd be greatly appreciated. And subscribe if you're new here for more watch-alongs and other wrestling content. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza. You've been amazing. And I'll see you next time.